What is going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. Today we are back on Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. I don't know why, but the name slipped me there for a second. So I actually carried on quite a bit without you guys, just because I wasn't sure if I was actually going to keep playing this game or not. I'm still not sure, but because of how much stuff has actually appeared and stuff that I went over, I do at least want to go over it real quick with you guys. Some of the stuff I may forget about, but let me show you the basics here. So if you come to this item lab enhancement technician right here, you can hit circle on that. I do still have a lot of stuff here locked, as you can see, and if you try clicking on it, it says advance the story to unlock. So it looks like I'm still technically in a training area. I've played the game for, I want to say, about 5 hours now. But if you come in here, you go to item enhancement, you can actually click on the item you want to enhance. So let's say I wanted to enhance this this armor here. I can click on that, and then I can click on the individual items that I want to use to enhance it. I will go down to confirm down there at the bottom, and I'll hit X on that, but I'm not going to do it because I don't want to enhance what I'm using currently. I also found out that there are different weapons you can use even as a fighter. We've had like the knuckles or boxing gloves, whatever they were. And then there's also, as you can see there on the left, it says fighter and it says level 11, and then it says waker and it says level 3. So that is actually a subclass, which if you come over to this one here, this class counter admin, you can click on this person and you can actually pick out a subclass. Once it lets you, you go to change class. And then these are your main classes, or your main class and your main skill tree up here. And then down here, it lets you pick your subclass. So there's actually 3 other classes that it didn't even show me at the beginning. So when you pick the subclass, these are the 3 other classes. You have a braver that uses a bow and I believe a sword. You have the bouncer, which uses 2 swords and boots. And then you have the waker, which uses a harmonizer, I think it's called. So it says that this class fights enemies using familiars. I'm thinking that you can tame with this class. I don't even know if it's a class that I want, but I think there's also healing techniques that come with it. I may have went with the Techner because this one also does healing. But I went with the Waker just because I do like being able to tame creatures and control them and everything, hence the gameplay on Arc and all that.
By any time, okay?
What else do we have? We have a place up in here where you can actually make food. I don't like it though, just because at this food stand here is where you can make it. You already have to have the ingredients on. You come in here, you click on that. I'm not sure about create from recipes, but if you do select item and create, click on that, it'll show you what all is needed to create this stuff. Now, if I create one of these, it tells you right there at the top what it does. Damage resistance by +5. If you do so this is effect on the added item, and then if you do one more, it says effect when more items are added. So it looks like it's the same no matter what. Oh, actually I only have one of those. Okay, I was thinking I had 5, because down there at the bottom it says 5. Anyway, the thing that I don't like about this is when you actually make this, so let's leave that on 1. We're going to come down here to continue or confirm. It says any food current boost will be overwritten. That's fine. I don't even know what I currently have. When I hit X on this, it says the following effects will be activated. We're going to hit close. He automatically eats it right there on the spot. It's not something that you can hang on to and get at a later date or anything. And I also don't know how long it's active for. It looks like I have a little fork and knife symbol down there on the bottom left, but nothing down there tells me what those are. So it's kind of annoying. And then we have these yellow markers, which are just side quests that are, well, story quests that is telling us what to do right now. I believe the side quest ones are white. Not too many people actually use the chat in this game, at least not that I've seen. So if I come in here and we do, actually that's already on area. So we come in here, we're going to say, oh, that's why. We're going to say hello, but we're actually going to, which one is it? Trying to remember how I did this the other day. No. No. Wait, maybe it is here. Is there something in here that says chat? Party commands. Chat macros. No. If I hit this button, maybe? There was a way to get over to that chat box on the right side. I don't remember how to do it, though. That's not it. Anyway, so one of the cool things about this is all the items that you do have, you can actually throw into your inventory or into your storage without actually needing to do a storage thing. So this is storage right here. If I come up to this, why is it not letting me? Oh, because I have the other menu still up. So if you come up to this, you can hit circle. It says access storage. So if I move away from that, we're not going to access the storage while we're by it. We're going to hit start or the options button. We're going to hit items, and we're going to come down to something that I want to throw into my storage. So we're going to do this. So you hit X, and it says you can deposit into storage. You just hit deposit there. As you can see, I already have 95 items in there. Some of these items are stackable, so I just threw that one in there. Let's take a look at this one, and we're still at 95. And then you also have deposit into character storage. I'm not sure what the real difference is here. I think character storage is just like another inventory that's on your character. I really don't know, honestly. It's kind of weird the way it does it. What else? We have our gear and our sub palettes. This is actually pretty cool. I actually found out that you can use weapons other than what you're assigned. So like I told you guys, I didn't like using the knuckles. So I have daggers, which look more like hand sickles, hand scythes, whatever you want to call them. We also have a saber. The saber is actually pretty cool. I did try using this one. Did it change? There we go. Okay, so that does not look. Oh, the saber changed because I have a different weapon. So anyway, when we come out here, you can see what the saber looks like. It's like a dual-edged blade. Very cool. And then we also have the one that I was already on, which is these daggers. Oh, don't want to deposit those. I want to equip them. So I actually love these things. They are so much faster. I'll show you guys on this big creature over here. They're so much faster attacking than what I used to do. But check this out, guys. I'm going to lock onto them. We're just going to go straight at them. Oh, and of course it locked onto the other one. Here we go. Look at that, guys. Look how fast I'm just... And all I'm doing is just holding down square. That is ridiculous. It's very cool. I love it. The saber's not bad either. Saber's actually pretty fast as well. But this one just feels a lot faster. I don't know if it is, but it feels like I'm doing a lot more damage with this. And then some of the actual like specialty moves are actually pretty cool as well. So if we hit triangle instead, it's just like a tornado type thing, and then he does like a downburst. Also, if I stand right here, you guys can see that my little mag, I think that's what it's called, it's marking that box right there, so it's letting me know that there's a box here. Come up to it, you can hit that. It'll automatically open it up. I also found out that you do not need to actually pick up the items. So the mag you can set to mark different things. It's automatically set to mark those things over there, that right there. That is the thing that I think we've seen in the other video where you can actually teleport to and from. But you can set it to mark rarities. You can set it to mark item chests. There's a lot of different things you can have it to mark. I think right now it's marking this. Let's see. I move this way. Yeah, so it's marking this right here. It's just a rare item. I have it set to mark rare items. Also, when I break open things, I found out... What's it marking now? Come on. Now I can do it again. I moved away from whatever it was trying to mark. There it goes. So I found out that... Okay, there it's a box over here. So I found out that when you actually break open these things, you don't need to actually walk over the item. You can just break it, walk away, and you'll automatically get it. Very cool. I thought you actually had to walk over those things, which to me, I'll be honest, kind of annoying. I'm glad that you don't have to do that. I can actually just continue on, move fast. I don't have to worry about, you know, oh, did I forget to pick up that item or whatever. There's a lot of things that are still unexplained in the game. So the other day I was Is it this area? Actually, yeah, I think it's right here. So the other day I was actually in this area where I'm at now. Maybe. It's kind of hard. A lot of the stuff looks very familiar. You know what? I think it was actually over there. Let's see if we can trigger it again. I'm not even sure how it happened. So I was actually over in this area where we're headed now. And something triggered that gave me a whole bunch of NPC characters, like that were fighting with me and stuff. It was very weird. At first, some of them were real players. I guess it's meant for like so many players, and the game actually fills in when people aren't there, so it still felt like an online moment, even though at the end I was by myself. I'll be honest, it's probably because I was trying to get all the kills and everything, and I was doing it really fast, so people were probably getting annoyed by me. So I do apologize if any of you guys were any of the ones that were with me. But I like being able to do a lot of damage, and I like being able to do the damage fast, so just still learning the game. I apologize. It's no excuse, but I do apologize. So we were in this area over here, and I'm not sure, like I said, how I triggered it. It may have been a mission I was on or something, or someone else's mission, and I just kind of joined it, but it looked like it just kept going over and over, and I actually got some decent items out of it. So I got these daggers and everything like that, the saber and all that. Oh, I thought I seen a box. But like I said, I was in this area, and I think we were up on top, which I'm trying to figure out how to get up there. It might not have been this area, but we're going to find out here in a second. So yeah, it actually was this area. So I actually started... Actually, I think that's part of it right there. So you see where the T is on my map, guys, at the top, showing that there's enemies up there? We're going to head over there. And what it did is, like I said, it gave me a whole bunch of other NPCs to fight with me. And at first, I just thought it was another player, and I was like, oh, hey, you know, I was just trying to, like, communicate, help out, stuff like that. And then other players were actually there, which you can tell the difference between the two. They'll have, like, PlayStation icons or whatever next to their name. They'll have, oh, God, I'm not going to make that. They'll have, oh, did not mean to do that either. So, like, right there, that's another player. That's another Chaos. I'll help out. So, one of the very cool things about this is that up where the actual, oh, what was it called? The marker was up at the top where the T was or whatever. Ow. So up where the actual marker where the T was, I went up there, killed a whole bunch of enemies and stuff, and then it started marking on the map showing like the letter E. And up on the top left, I'm not sure if this has actually been there, but you can see there where it says PSC burst limit up next to like my little radar thing that's up at the top. We were actually running around, we were killing a whole bunch of stuff, and instead of a T popping up, it started being in the letter E, and it had to do with like big creatures like these right here that we were dealing with, like just a whole bunch of weird random stuff. But it was very fun actually. And let me jump higher here. There we go. But it was very fun, and I got a lot of really cool items out of it and everything. I think we still need to go up. Where's that T at? Yeah, it's still up top. So we're going to ignore all these. We're going to get up there. But like I said, it was originally a whole bunch of people, and it looks like this is actually part of it still, because this is one of the boss things from it, from the looks of it. So, we just kept doing it over and over, and eventually people just stopped. I don't know how to tell when it ends, how to tell like how long it's been going for, how to trigger it. I don't know if it's just like a world thing or what, but it's actually very cool. Like I don't know. It was something that was completely different, something that I was not used to. So I kind of joined in, and I just kept going and stuff, and I started getting a whole bunch of items. And as you can see up there where that PSC burst limit is, up by the map that I was telling you guys about, it has like yellow bars that are actually filling up. And those yellow bars, once they filled all the way up, it would pop up with this real big thing on my screen that says PSC burst limit. Oh, he's down. Let me try to get him. Oh, he already got him. Okay. But it would pop up with this thing that says PSC burst limit and stuff like that, and I have no idea like what I got out of it. I mean, other than items and stuff, but I don't know how it was triggered. I don't know how I knew it. See, there's the letter E. So we're going to run this way. And we're just going to keep following this. And it was actually a really good way to get experience and stuff. But the game hasn't told me anything about anything like this. So I have no idea how this is triggered. I have no idea what exactly it is. But it was really cool. And I literally spent probably about an hour yesterday just doing this. Just over and over. I also found out yesterday that there is an area. There's an area where you can actually go and do training. It's like a little house-looking thing. That house-looking thing actually lets you go through like a trial-type training thing. So doing that was actually very fun as well. It taught me a lot of stuff about like the double jumping, how to jump up on different ledges and everything like that. But it was really interesting. So now we can go down here where these other targets are.
Trial start.
Sometimes it is hard to see like where you're going, and you're getting lost and all the confusion and everything. But I'm literally just holding up and holding square. It seems kind of cheap as far as, you know, doing the damage and everything, but I like it. There's not too much effort into it. You still feel like you're doing a crap load of damage, which technically I guess we are. But it's not something that's like, you know, you have to really like work towards or anything like that. There is a lot of story in this game. I did come into play with a lot of different, what are they called, cinematics and everything. Not necessarily cinematics, but definitely cutscenes of different things, meeting new people. One of the guys we met was a, what are they called, like a, I can't even think of what they're called. You guys are going to laugh at me. It was like a Gundam type thing, like a creature that was like a robot type thing. Except he was friendly, his name was Dozer, and he's the one that taught us a lot of the stuff about the movement, the jumping, and everything like that. And then we're just going to go to the next E, and this is all I did. And I went from like level 3 or something like that all the way to level 11 like I am now. And then also, where'd he go? You'll see, oh, there we go. Well, you saw him for a split second. You'll see gold and silver creatures like that as well. I don't know if they drop better gear. I would assume they do, but it's definitely something to take into consideration, guys. I do like how staying in the air like this, you can just keep fighting. I'm literally just holding square, and as long as you don't get hit, you just stay in the air. I don't know if the other classes have the same type of thing, but I think it's just because of how fast, I did not mean to do that. I think it's just because of how fast we're moving and stuff, so I like it. It's just, it's interesting, it's very different. I couldn't stop from doing that. So all of these players that are here, these are actual players. Yesterday there was about 5 NPCs following me around, so I'm assuming if it ever gets too hard and they're like they want you to have more people or whatever, it will automatically give you the NPCs. The NPCs, you can tell who they are because they won't have the PlayStation logo next to their name, and it would also have like a little yellow exclamation point by their name. So now when the E's not there, you're going to keep following the T's. So since it's this way, we're going to follow this T, and we're going to take out this big guy up here. We're going to let everyone else focus on the little guys, and we're going to focus on this big guy that's up top here.
Trial start.
tried catching myself in the air. I've also came into contact with a lot of different creatures here and there, and a lot of them were, like I was only doing like 1 damage to them, but they were like level 15, so I would say you probably can't take anything over, like maybe 3 or 4 levels ahead of you. Well, 3 I would say okay, but 4 to 5 I would say no. Just because it, like when I was level 10, I was trying to fight level 15s, and it just was not letting me. Like, they were just absolutely destroying me. He's dead. Yeah, see, and this is a PSE burst that I have no idea what it does or anything. Very interesting, but no clue. I don't know if it like gives me a special power for the time being or what. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be fighting these guys. I don't think I am. I think there was another big one. Where's he at? No. Oh, I guess not. Yeah, see, I don't know what that means either. I know you guys can't even tell if I'm doing anything. I assure you I am. I mean, I'm only holding buttons, but oh god. There we go. He's dead. See, and we just got a whole bunch of items, more prim blades, a silver prim sword, silver prim armor, so a whole bunch of stuff. Like I said, I just kept doing this over and over, so now the next thing would be to follow the E, and we're just going to go down here, and we just keep doing this over and over. Now, obviously, it will get kind of boring if you guys are just farming like this, just grinding like this, but still not bad. it does feel like I'm actually doing stuff in the game. I don't know, like I know some of the grinding is pretty annoying and stuff like that. I think the only reason I'm not annoyed with it just yet is just because it's still me learning the game, like trying to put stuff together. Like I said, I am holding square just to do the attacks and stuff. But look at this, if I hold L2 and hit triangle, like there's different attacks. You just have to like know when to use it, and then I'm also trying to focus on managing the PP down there. It looks like for every normal hit that I do, using square like so, you can see the PP down there rises. Or when I'm not in combat as well. So while that PP is rising, using triangle is what uses the PP, at least. So that's how I've understood it. I'm not sure exactly what the PP is. That sounds funny, but I do know that there's PB, which is your power battle, which that is kind of annoying. I understand it. It's like a gear score. So right now, if I move away from this real quick, just out of here just real quick. If I hit the options button, you can see here my battle power. Oh, it's BP, not PB. Anyway, so the BP is 1002 right there on the left side. So that right there means that that I am actually that's my power level. So anything that's below that, not necessarily below it, anything that's above that I can't handle, so to speak. And there's even areas where it will tell me, hey, you're too low of a level, you can't do that. And if you look at this NPC right here with the exclamation above her head, that's how you know it's a regular character and not an NPC. They will start joining as people drop out. But like I said, so many people dropped out the other day that I only had, it was just me, and there was probably about 5 or 6 just NPCs just following me around. But it still felt, it felt good, I guess, because there was still a lot of people that were running with me, even though they were just computers and stuff. I was trying to talk to some people yesterday in the game, just because I wanted to, you know, talk with people, just ask them, hey, what about this, what about that, and nobody was answering. So I don't like that in the text chat no one was actually communicating or anything. So it looks like we still have 2 people here, but we also have 2 NPCs, and I think as time goes on with this, it does get harder and harder, which is why more and more NPCs I think were joining me. But it was still very fun either way. At least for me. I mean, it may not be the same for all of you, but it was definitely fun for me. So like, that's another way that you can tell is they do use the text chat, the NPCs do. So one of the things that I want to show you as well, we're actually going to get out of here, we're going to let them keep continuing, so they're going that way. This NPC, because they're near me, they probably will follow me, but once I exit that area, she should stop. Maybe it's if I enter a completely different area. Nope, there she goes. Okay. So now we can head back to the main town. It's not going to show me on the map because there's not one active right now. So there was a world event going on that kind of made me a little bit mad, because what I was talking about, the BP, the battle power, I was not a high enough level. If you take a look at the map, it has been, I want to say up in this area over here. I might be wrong about that. It's either up in this area here or up in this area over here. I think it might have been this area. Anyway, there was a big red thing that popped up on the map up here. And it was like, oh, hey, calling all Arc Defenders, you know, come and, you know, help, what's it called? Come and help, you know, the planet or whatever. There's a whole bunch of dolls coming in, this and that. But because I wasn't the level, it would not even let me accept it, even though it was a world event. And then also people with these things above their heads. This lady right here, Martha, or any of the ones over there, which the ones over there I want to try. I haven't done it yet, but I do think that's a way that I'm going to unlock stuff. And the one over here, those are all side quests. But if you look at the ones over here, which is why I said I definitely want to try these ones, they seem very specific. So we have a ranged instructor, we have a technique instructor, melee, waker, and compound skills. So there is individual instructors that will teach you different things, and I do think the game actually told me about me learning more skills and stuff that I would need to do all that. So a lot of stuff in the game still that I still yet to uncover. I will eventually remember how to do the chat thing, guys, and I'll show you guys. I could have swore I had seen it there for a second. So that's the area. There we go. So how do I get over to the box while it's like that? There we go. I'm on it right now. So over here you can do display all, area, party, alliance, whisper, group, character, and system. It always seems to go back to system. I don't know if there's a way to change that. Or not system. It always seems to go to display all, and I don't know if there's a way to change that. But, well, at least to stay a certain way. So I like keeping it on area, and I like having it sent to area. But if you type anything in here into chat, which it also does that, it capitalizes every single letter. I don't know why, and I don't want to undo it, so I'm just going to leave that. We're just going to say anyone there, question mark. We're going to send that, and let's see if anyone answers. But this is what I was talking about. All these people that are on right now, and I guarantee you, almost guarantee you, no one's going to answer. But all these people are on right now. And don't get me wrong, I get it. A lot of people are in their own little party chat and stuff like that. They're not watching the chat and everything. I don't have anyone on here, but I guarantee you some of these people are playing solo as well. And no one's actually paying attention to it. They also may not know how to change the chat. I mean, it took me forever just to get into that chat thing. So yeah, a lot of things can be different about the game, but I am liking it so far. I wish I could change the color of the weapons. Right now those are blue. It seems like everything I pick up has been blue. I don't know if maybe at higher levels they do go red. And then I can also use, which I didn't do it, but I can also equip a harmonizer, which is this weapon here. I have not used this yet. This is, it seems like it's specifically for the Waker. So we come out here, gives us different attacks to use, which I don't know exactly what they do. Yeah, see, so no clue. There we go. So that is me summoning stuff, because I'm pretty sure that is not an enemy. No, that's actually an enemy. I take that back. They're actually trying to kill me. Oh, okay. That was pretty cool. I liked it. I liked it. Oh, yeah, I figured he'd one-shot me. That was another thing. That was why I actually asked about the chat, because these guys seem to come out at night, and they're very strong. Obviously, that was a level... Oh, God, did someone just revive me? Or did I do that myself? But they're obviously very strong. They can one-shot me and stuff like that, and I am not used to that. Just throws me way off. Don't know who they are, where they come from, anything like that, and I'm probably going to die because I'm standing here. But yeah, so I asked about these guys in chat if, you know, they come out during storms or at night, and no one actually answered me, so I have no idea basically where they come from, why they're there, or anything like that. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, or if you guys have any tips or tricks, once again, this is my first time playing this game, let me know down in the comment section. Actually, it looks like you can tell when people are partied. I think that person's partied. But yeah, definitely looking for tips and tricks, guys. I might watch a few videos and try to learn some things myself. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I didn't cut off anything in the beginning. I know this video was a little bit long. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you're enjoying the videos I have been putting out lately. Hasn't been too much going on with No Man's Sky, which is why I haven't done too many of those videos. But thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.